Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back into some more Anno 1800. All right, we're back here on Annapolis, Annopolis. I don't know how you really want to say it. I'm just going to say it as Annapolis because I don't know. But as I talked about in the last episode, I want to get going with our World's Fair now. I've been kind of toying around with this little space right here, trying to get it just right because I am right on the edge of my power where my gas power plants will go. That's something I did not talk about. I have no oil on this island at all. Well, obviously, I have no oil. I have no oil power plants. All of my power is being supplied by these two gas-fired power plants. Now, their range is extended because the defaults, the departmental effect, not the policy, but the department effect is the plus 10 area of influence for all public buildings. So my gas power plants have quite the range on them, but this is on the edge of the range right here. So I had to put my World's Fair right here, and you can see I placed it there to try to test, but yeah, this is where it's going. So let's go ahead and get that thing started. Do need 500 farmers though for this, so yeah, it's time to go and do a little expansion. He is really having a hard time, isn't he? It is my only other one, so let's maybe put one over there and let's get one up here just to try and help that a little bit. Okay, let's get our farmer workforce expanded over here. Try to figure out which way I want to go with it all. I think I want to go this direction. I'm going to go there, and I want to get up here. Okay. Now I've got some expeditions going too. Started getting back into expeditions lately. Hadn't run them in a long time. Just because of, things like the Research Institute. Basically just because of the Research Institute was so good. But since I'm kind of not playing with that DLC in that manner, it did occur to me that I'm going to have to find some way to get items. And it's like, oh, well, I guess I'll just, get items the old-fashioned way and run some expeditions. Okay. Let's give these boys up here a pub. I'm going to drag that one in just a touch here. That one's okay. It can come up here.
Keep the masses suppressed and
that'll work right there. These guys, unfortunately, are pretty unhappy because they don't really have much of anything. I got to work on this island some. But that right there should be okay. We're still good. Alright, so now this guy is ready to get himself started. We will also likely need, I forget how many workers it is. It might be like 1,000 workers. If it is, hey, it's been so long since I've honestly built one of these things. I don't remember. We'll find out though. I should have all the building materials. Yeah, I've got plenty of cement in storage, and I know and of course I've got the timber, so all of that is good to go. Now we just gotta let that thing build on. I did put a zoo together up here. This zoo has the taiga forest, luminaries, Arctic tundra, and then a random bird, cat, and a glossy cockatoo, just so I could get this to 300. 300 attractiveness is the minimum that your cultural buildings need to be for them to be affected and get not be affected, but get 100% on the accessibility. Obviously, distance and stuff matters. If you're not familiar with how the bus systems work, check the comments down below. I will have a link to my bus system guide down there. But yeah, you need at least 300 attractiveness on your cultural buildings so they get 100% accessibility, at least on their the closest bus stops that they're next to and everything. So I added a few more to that. I could take one away, but it is kind of nice and squarish. It's not the prettiest zoo I have ever built by far. It is honestly really ugly. But in order to get that 300 minimum, and space is tight on this island, of course. I don't have a lot of room on this island like you would with Crown Falls. So I had to kind of compact it in quite a bit. I still try to add a few decorations and everything to it. But yeah, I had to kind of sacrifice a little bit. Why is it stopped? Oh, it's just waiting for everything to get back. Yeah. But yeah, I had to sacrifice it a little bit. I may still try to play around with the design of it, see if I can't make it look, try and keep it small, but make it look good at the same time. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. All right. So the next things I do want to take care of is I want to get some more, maybe at least another 2 hotels in the city. I think 2 hotels would be pretty good. I want them all down here, though. On this side of the island is the question. Oh, I do hate the hotels. I just hate the way they look. They just look so meh. That's actually like perfect. If I could like squeeze 2 hotels in right there, I could do 2 hotels right there. That's a... Here we go. Taka doesn't know what to do with anything. Because I'm honestly not a big fan of these things. But at the same time, I kind of know that I need them. I don't need them. I want some of the stuff unlocked. Like, I really want the restaurant unlocked and a few of those. Just a couple of them. I may just, like, only have, like, one of each, really. Like, one here. Because they've got a big range on them. So, like, probably like one of each of the bar, cafe, and restaurant, just right in the central area of town. It's kind of what I want to do. I may not put the Iron Tower on this island. I know. Shock gasp. I may not put it on this island. I don't know. And I'm not going to fool with the hotel right now. I'm going to sit and think about the hotel. Don't know what I want to do with it. So let's do something different, which is... God, it's going to make me hurt. I hate how tall they get. They look so awful. Alright, typewriters. Typewriters is one of the fun chains. We need steel, brass, and lacquer. Steel, brass, and lacquer. So we need to get that going. I do have a quest right here, and I've got an expedition. I'll take care of the expeditions on my own off camera. So we got to get some feedback from some people here.
Of demanding so-and-sos in that survey. How you put up with them on the daily is
okay, so a mini bar,
pick our best seller.
furniture quality, and a drink. How about a mini bar? Well, fine. Let's just listen to Miss Jenny. So vanity screen or something for personalization and affordability.
These fabled lands exist after all.
Right, well, apparently he was not a fan of her trying to come up with her own patent, and he wants the vanity screen. Anyways, fine. Whoops.
2 birds, 1 cartridge. A brand new patent and a dazzling poster.
All right. So the vanity screen does require several things we don't have yet, like such as the lacquer. And then, of course, we got to have some of that. So we're going to go back to the banker's lamp for right now. Go back to that banker's lamp, and we'll start work on this right here. So we're going to need lacquer, cotton fabric, and cherry wood. Now, the vanity screen is not one I'm probably going to leave on there. I don't. I'm not worried too much about these right here. They have a low consumption at the moment, anyways. 4% more income is okay. 1 more happiness is okay, but I really just prefer to do the banker's lamps. And then
It is a wonder. In a single building, we have created.
I may do the writing desk as well. I may do 2 furniture stores. We'll see. All right, so lacquer, because we need lacquer for the assembly for the typewriters. This is gonna be a fun one right here. Let's see how we're going to make this happen. Again, I'm gonna build it up here. Now this is a chemical plant, so this is a different type of structure than we have had before. Yep, lovely, lovely chemical plants. We're kind of industrializing this little farming town, aren't we? Well. All right, we're going to pause you for just a few moments. We need resin for this, and we need ethanol, okay? So resin is fairly easy. This thing does produce at 30 seconds. Actually, it's at 15 seconds, or 13 seconds rather, because of that. So I'm going to need at least 3 resin. And I'm thinking we're just going to kind of come up this way and put some temporary resin up here. I'm going to do 3 of them just so I know that I have enough coming in. And we will need more sand from a sand mine.
It's a surprise inspection.
Actually, I'm making enough sand as it is already. Never mind. I have this sand mine here, and I don't remember why I have a sand mine here. Why do I have a sand mine? Oh, that's right. I was glass. Why was I making glass? I don't remember why. I don't know why I was making glass. Apparently, I was making glass up here for some reason. Who knows why I did that? So, yeah, we'll just cut that off. And oh, I do need to cut him on, though, so I can see. Yeah, okay, I do need another sand mine. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I can squeeze another one in up here on my temporary section. All right, there's enough sand now. Resin will be good to go once these are established in a couple more minutes. The other thing now that we've got to deal with is the ethanol. So let me make some random roads here. All right. Let's go get the ethanol up and running. Ethanol is made in the obrero chain. Yeah, you're fine. And it requires corn and wood. So it's not a particularly difficult one to make, but it does require quite a few obreros. Now this is where all of my obreros are at. So we're going to come down here and make this. I'm going to need 2 of these suckers. See where I can start squeezing some of these in at. I think I do want to keep them relatively near each other because I can get some items later that will affect them. Having them close by would not be a bad idea. I do also have quite a bit of happiness to spare, so I could increase their production rate.
What can I do for you?
And the last thing is to check our corn and see if I need more corn. Oh god, yes, I'm going to need quite a bit more corn. That's the last of my steel. I do have some more stuff there. Do I have steel anywhere else, or am I literally out of steel? I've got some here on Madeira. That's it. Okay. I'm going to need a shipment of construction materials brought down here. Let's go do that real quick. Yeah, you come here.
Bring her around.
Also would like to have another cargo ship. Let's go ahead and make one. Ethanol is something that you end up using a lot of, so a little bit of those. Okay, so we're going to send you down to El Bastion. How are you coming along? You're doing okay. Doing okay. Oh yeah, I decorated the palace up a little bit. Started to. I tried to keep it, of course, I'd say simple, but there's a lot of crap everywhere. But I tried to stick with very particular themes. A lot of hedges, and just a lot of hedges and stuff everywhere, and topiaries and stuff like that. I tried to keep it looking a little classy, I guess you could say, like a little green space park right here. And there's actually something I meant to put in right here that I did not do. I don't exactly know where I would put it. I'll think about that in a minute. But this is something I want to show you. Okay, look at it at night. Look at that, my spotlights. The spotlights are lighting up the dome and like the front columns. This thing does have some lights on it, but it's very dim. So I added these little spotlights to kind of show off and light up the central palace. Also have lights all over the middle of the city. I went a little crazy with the lights here. We've got several in the park right here, just kind of shining on everything, making everything all lit up and fun looking. Put them in front of this cabaret right here. Just, I don't know, just cause. And then I did this. I don't know what this is, but I loved it. I don't know. I was having so much fun with the spotlights. I could not help myself. Spotlights everywhere. See all the spotlights all up and down through here? It's like a little mini Broadway of spotlights. I was having a lot of fun with them, okay? Don't judge me. I also worked on the boulevard. Worked on the boulevard quite a bit and everything. Added a lot more little crossroads because I didn't just want a long straight line of, you know, just boring white tiles. So I did try to separate it out, just create little sections, like, you know, this little section right here is your postcard vendor with, you know, a little bench and some light. I did try to add in lamps everywhere, you know, and just a few odds and ends. Like maybe I don't feel like this looks good right here, so instead maybe I can come and grab the Merry Christmas board, just because it's double-sided, little billboard. But yeah, I just tried to add in some little odds and ends, little kiosks and stuff every so often. Try to keep it simple, but still look nice at the same time. Pretty happy with how it's turning out. So yeah, something I'm working... Oh, he's lovely. Yes, please. I will take you. Stephen McLeod is awesome. But anyways, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got a little spot right here, actually, that is not done yet. It needs a little something. We add in a light, and then I could go in and grab ourselves maybe this one here. I just put some bushes. It's like I don't want it to go too overboard with like all kinds of random decorations everywhere. You know, I kind of did want to keep it simple. Maybe I don't feel like that looks good anymore. Put in a little topiary. I don't know. I've been trying to change up how I go about doing the boulevards because I get aggravated trying to do boulevards, so I'm trying to do something a little different. Anyways, go back to new. That's the city at night. Loved it. All right, let's get back down here.
Ready for a challenge.
Yes. Our other ship ought to be getting down here shortly.
The plan has to be prepared first.
Right. What did that do on the corn? I think it's only 2 corn farms I have. It is. I just need one more corn farm with the thing, you know, the fuel thing, the fuel stuffing thing. I just need one more. There. And yeah, there he is. You head on down, drop those goods off. That ought to be good there. So let's pop up here. Ah, here he is. The Nelly 2. All right, I'm going to do a quick cut. I'm going to go get some items to go in the item sockets right there for this ship. And then I'm going to get it set up and ready for the trade route I need it on. So be back in just a second. All right, so we are back. The Nelly 2. I got a few items. I actually meant to drop that off somewhere else. But I got a few workforce items. I do love me some workforce items. Especially this one right here. Mine plus 50% workforce at the cost of 4 happiness. I will totally take that. It's really, really helpful, especially here in the new world where stuff like that is really, really crucial to have. So I'm going to drop all of that off. I'm actually going to trade out that one for this one. I'm going to trade out that one for this one. Excuse me, I got a cough now. Okay. So yeah, this being kind of like my primary island, I do want to maximize my workforce here as much as possible. All right, now it's trade route time. Now, what I'm going to do for this trade route, I want to show you another one that I've done, and we're going to mimic what this one does. So this is kind of a crazy trade route right here, all right? So what the Carthago is doing is he's going to El Bastion and picking up chewing gum. 2 loads of chewing gum, okay? Then he is taking the chewing gum.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, let me turn that quest in real quick. And he's taking the chewing gum, and then he's going up to Madeira up here. Madeira is making our citrus. Then he's taking the citrus to Dunlarney. He's dropping it off. And he is picking up biscuits, 4 loads of biscuits, or however much he can. And then he's dropping everything off at Annapolis. All right. This is just an awesome trade route right here, honestly, guys. It's really, really cool. Only thing that I did not do and that I messed up a little bit on was right here. I need to tell it to discard cargo, okay? The reason being that I have discard cargo on these 2. Now, you could do wait to unload if you wanted. I prefer not to, just because then it's tying up a trading post or a pier, and that's just not good. I use discard cargo. That way my trade route continuously cycles and I'm not waiting. If I did not do this discard cargo, if it was full up on citrus on Dunlarney, then he would not load up all of the biscuits. And then eventually he would not load up any biscuits because he would be too full on citrus, basically. It would not load up properly. It would start overflowing on citrus, and it wouldn't work right. The reason I do discard cargo here is to make sure that these cargo slots are empty for the citrus. So I have to make sure the citrus is completely out of my cargo holds to get the biscuits. Then I need to make sure the biscuits are completely out of my cargo hold to go back and cycle when it comes time to pick up the citrus. This trade route right here works very well. It's very flawless. It works perfect. I love it. A lot of people get very confused on how to do multi-good trade routes like this, and this is how you do it, okay? You just do it in a sequence, and you make sure you use the discard cargo. So we're going to do something very similar with this guy. Not going to be as complicated, but he is going to go from El Bastion up to Dunlarney, and then he's going to go to Annapolis and drop off. So down here, he's going to pick up purely going to be picking up ethanol. He's going to drop off the ethanol there. And then I'm going to tell it to discard cargo in case there's any excess. And then he's going to pick up typewriters. Oh, not typewriters. Lacquer. He's going to pick up lacquer. Wrong word. Lacquer. And then he's going to drop off the lacquer right there. Take care of you in just a second. So I'm going to have, instead of having to have multiple trade ships, like picking up lacquer back and forth and doing that, just going to do it with this one right here. It'll work just fine. It'll be perfect for what we need. And it'll work out very, very well. All right, let's go check that expedition that has come back. What did we get? Anything good? Silver ring, a silver helmet, and a shroud of the Great King. A bunch of junk. That's fine. Going out of there, going out of there. All right, so that's going to get that part right there done. I am going to need 500 more workers. But let's also first see how many workers I'm going to need for that phase. Yep, I do need 1,000 workers. So let's get ourselves started on getting that taken care of. What have we got up here? 50%. It's only a 10% and a 15%. It's pretty low.
A bold new expedition, Admiral.
Let me make sure that stayed. Yeah, because I do want to do that. I'll take care of you in just a moment, buddy. Did we get down here? Okay. All right, I am going to go and do some item hunting real quick to help boost my workforce up a little artificially. And then, yeah, let me go do some item hunting real quick at Archie. So just hang tight. Okay, through the power of items, we've gotten ourselves up to 794 workers. So that's a little bit better. Now all I've got to do is just go in and get a handful more. Yeah, this is definitely going to be just like a major workers area up here. Of course, it's all major workers area, but what's the word I'm looking for? No, just a working class part of town, basically. And nothing I just built was in range of that thing. Of course, it's not, because why would it be? Eh. Don't know if I have any other farmers. I got some up here, actually, that could be upgraded. Got plenty of farmers, to be honest with you. Okay, they're getting really unhappy with me right now. So I need to get in here and take care of that little issue. Mostly because they want, like, churches and stuff. So let's give them a church. That'll help chill them out a little bit. That'll calm them down a little bit. Cool. Now, just waiting for these right here to fill in. We will go ahead. The World's Fair is secondary to getting the typewriter factory going here. I think I am actually going to put this one down here, though. Yeah, I'm going to do the typewriters local. Trying to do a bit of a mix, you know. Some stuff I'm going to produce local, some stuff I want to produce on other islands, but this one right here I'm going to do local. So it is that. Okay, let's check that against Dunlarney. Make sure we're making enough lacquer. Ooh, we're not making enough lacquer. Why not? Oh, it's because it's getting Because it's being affected by that trade union right there. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do is boost him up by, let's say, 20%, 18%, whatever. Does drop my island average down to 7, though. That's not good. I just did it by 10%. Why are you so unhappy? Guess I should give them beer. That would probably make them happier if I gave them beer. Yeah, fine. Yeah, actually, I don't understand. It says 10. Pollution. Oh, it's because, yeah, that right there. That's not counted in it. Okay, no, whatever. Fine. It's fine. I'll boost their happiness back up a little bit. Actually, I wonder if I could do it this way. There might be a way I could cheese it a little bit. Or maybe not. No, I can't decrease that. I was seeing if there was anywhere I could, like, get myself a little bit of happiness, but it's not looking good. Only thing could be, yeah, sausages and bread, actually. I could decrease sausages and bread. Okay, let's check that now real quick. Let's see how that did. We're still making enough. And that got us up to an average of 11. The reason I want it up above 10 is so if in case I get a riot or any other like fire or disease, I can use the additional button right here. You have to have at least 10 in order to use to summon reinforcements. So I needed that up just a touch higher. All right, there's enough now. Oh, well, no, it's not. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. That's definitely not enough. Once that fills in, that might be enough. We'll see. Let me also just make sure that that's making enough lacquer now. Yeah, it's making just enough lacquer now to cover the needs of the typewriters. Now, how's steel and everything looking? Steel is okay. Okay, brass, we are short on brass finally. Yeesh. Well, we'll get the brass put in then. That's not going to be powered though. I'm not looking for. I'm looking for buttons that I can't see. Right, that is powered up. Cool. All islands. This is fine. I'm gonna keep that. I am buying zinc from Eli as well, so I'm not worried about the zinc right now. Okay, so that'll be take care of those two things. We have typewriters coming in now.
An explosion in one of your
I got yelled at one time because I'm like in and out of the statistics screen a lot, and yeah, I'm sorry about that. I can't. I don't know what to tell you. I go in and out of statistics a lot. Okay, it is a thing I do. You know, I don't know what to tell you. I go in and out of statistics a lot. I did. I had someone get really angry with me because I was doing that. But I can't help it. There's, you know, you got to see what's going on. I don't need them escorting that. I need those bricks so I can get my gold mine fixed. Oh, what's happened up here? That's not good. Should be there in 3, 2, 1.
I am losing losing my
Cool.
enthusiasm.
Okay. Where, oh where is that ship? Where are you? Ah, there he comes. Okay. He's bringing his first shipment of ethanol. Should have some lacquer in storage. No, we don't have any lacquer in... Oh, wait. Not celluloid. Yeah, we have 50 lacquer in storage. Okay, good. We do have some lacquer. We'll be able to get those typewriters up and running. Lovely.
I thought it might be a bit less boring.
And we just need 14 more level 4 skyscrapers to unlock the billiards. So let's go ahead and get those started. I think... Yeah. There. Alright, billiard tables are unlocked now. Billiard tables consist of another artisan's workshop. Again, one of my favorites. So let's get him placed. I really like him around the artisans. You know, artisan workshop, artisans. You know, it's like I got to do it. Right there actually would be a lovely spot for him. I can move this school somewhere. I do have a lot of artisans. I could just get rid of some. I know, look at me, I'm terrible. I'm deleting people. Instead of just, you know, moving them, I just delete them from existence. Oh well. Alright, I'm going to flip you around. Because you look better going that way. Cool. Alright, billiards. Let's pause for a second. Billiards takes cherry wood, felt, and celluloid. Now, celluloid is another lovely, lovely thing that we have to make in the New Worlds. Again, it takes more ethanol. It also takes camphor wax from an orchard, cotton. And then, of course, we know all of these guys right here. Then we'll be ready to hit the level 5s up. Now, the level 5, I'm gonna go ahead and forewarn you now, guys. The level 5s, I'm going to essentially, I'm going to cheat on them, I guess you could say, just a little bit. We do need 75 level 5 skyscrapers to build the Skyline Tower, which I will get, and I will do. I will do the 75. How many skyscrapers do we have total, like investor skyscrapers do I have total right now? Let's take a look and see. Residences, investors. Oh, it's under, if you want to see how many you have, look under skyscraper maintenance. Here we go. It says I have 76, but of course some of those are engineers. So all I'm going to do is take a calculator real quick and add up. We have 24, 7, and 15, so I have 46. 5 minus 46 is 29. So I need 29 more investor skyscrapers upgraded to level to get to level 5. Okay, so that's not too bad, honestly. That's pretty easy. So here's what I'm going to do, and you can unsubscribe from me and call me, you know, a worthless, horrible Anno player all you want, whatever. I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade all of them to level 75, then build the monument as quickly as I can, because the quicker you build the monument, the better the reward that you actually get from Donnie. Then once I'm done with the monument, I'm going to downgrade everything again, back down to like 2s and 3s with maybe a couple of 4s scattered about, okay? The reason I'm doing it, I hate the level 4 and 5 skyscrapers. I don't like them. I talked about this a lot on stream. They're too tall to me. They're insanely tall. How many floors are those things? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. About 20, 21 stories. That's not bad for a skyscraper for the early 20th century in America, but I don't like the way they look in the game. I don't like the looks of them, basically, is all it comes down to. even if I, you know, like these right here, if I change these to like as fat as possible, basically. Like I can even do this right here just to show it as well. I don't like the look of them. I think they look too tall and they look too spindly. Even when you increase their size, they're too spindly to me. I don't like the height of them. It's very glaring on the skyline. And some people are like, oh, it's just because you have so many of them, you know, scattered about and whatever. You know, I've heard both ways. I've heard people say, you know, oh, if you scatter them out and you have them, you know, as a centerpiece of a different area, it looks okay. No, then it just looks like the city's flipping you off with a giant middle finger and random's giant tower. Yeah, I don't like the level 4 and 5 skyscrapers. So I'll be downgrading most of them. I'll leave a few 4s, just maybe a couple near the monument itself, just as a focal area. But I will not have any level 5s. And it's going to be mostly 2s and 3s, okay? I'm going to go ahead and tell you that now. It's going to happen. I'm going to do it, all right? It's just be ready for that. That's the thing that's going to happen. As for all of the goods that are being produced, I will produce them and then I will likely just sell them or use them for exports in the docklands, things like that. So I won't have more than one billiards table production, like more than one toys, more than one typewriters, you know. I won't need all of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to get rid of it. Okay, so that's just a forewarning that is coming up, that is something that I'm going to be doing, and that's going to happen later, is I'll be getting rid of all of that kind of stuff. Oh, we have our typewriters fulfilled already. Yes, we do. We have our typewriters fulfilled. Lovely. So now we got to do is work on the billiards table, get some more cherry wood, the felt, and the celluloid coming in, and we'll have all of that ready to go. Yeah, because I really kind of want to go ahead and get the level 5s unlocked and start upgrading, because I want to get our skyline tower placed and get that started, because everyone wants to see that, and I definitely want to make it happen. So all right, guys, with that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know what you think about my plan for the level 5s and the level 4s and 5 skyscrapers. You know, I know some people think they look really cool. It gives the city a whole modern look to it. I just don't like it. It's too big. They're just too big. I can't stand it. The Skyline Monument as a big crowning achievement towering over the city is one thing. A bunch of, you know, little toothpick towers everywhere? No, not for me. You know, people post screenshots all the time on Reddit and Facebook. Look at the cool city I built. And, you know, hey, cool. I'm glad that you did it. They look horrible to me. I can't stand it. So I'll be getting rid of most of them. But yeah, other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will catch you in the next one. Until then, take care.